So this quartet has just added the 200 title to the 500 title they won on day one. I've spoken to you three quite a bit, so Jamie, I'm going to focus on you first of all because the world needs to hear more from you, I believe.
They do.
How's it feel out there today? How do you feel you're going as a quartet?
We're going pretty well, like just picking up to where we left off in 2015 really, and hopefully build better, I suppose, going into World Cups and then World Champs now.
You're obviously in WA and Kat's in South Australia, so how often do you guys get a chance to actually train together as a four?
This year and this season we did 1 week, so yeah, not much.
Yeah. We're swapping crews around with a few of the younger girls that are coming up now too, so we've just been playing around with a few different things, and I think that's the season to do it before we really knuckle down and try and find a really good crew.
I mean, obviously a lot has been said about the fact we didn't qualify a four for Rio, so how do we turn things around? Alyce, I'll ask you that question. How do we turn things around? Because it obviously is the key to having a full squad in Rio and making sure we have a good, even competitive... In Tokyo, sorry. Thanks, Jamie. Good, even base there in Tokyo.
Yeah, definitely. Look, it was disappointing for the girls not to qualify the K4 in 2015, and I think after Rio coming home, Bully and I especially said that we definitely want to see that K4 in Tokyo and a maximum of 6 girls. So I think the ideal way to get that is to basically get in the boat as much as possible and obviously build on what we've already got. So we've got some really strong K1 performances at the moment, and I think now we've just got to get in K2s and build the K2s, and once we can get a few really good K2s, then we can chuck that into K4 and hopefully it'll work. You see the boys, they've done that really well. They can jump in any K2 and produce world-class times, and I think that's what we need to be doing, and then the K4 will just come as a result of that.
And does it come to the stage where maybe as we get closer to Tokyo, I'll ask you two on the end here, where sacrifices might have to be made and you might have to relocate and try and spend a bit more time paddling together? Kat, have you thought about that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's sort of a bit of a dirty word at the moment, the relocating word. Look, I think, this time around I've said it to coaches and I've said to other athletes, we can't be precious and we have to realise what we're putting first and what we're putting as our goals. And I think if push comes to shove and it gets in the last couple of years that we need to relocate so we do get that time and the quality in the boat, I think we can't be precious and say, no, I'm staying at home because that's where my friends are. I think you have to realise, okay, I'm committing to this next cycle, and that maybe you start to put things in place that you can sort of, temporary relocate. You don't have to move forever, but I think you've got to be open to options.
Jamie, what are your thoughts about it?
I agree with Kat. Quotation
because you have to leave God's own country there, though, on the west coast, though, which is a big ask.
Oh, I know, yeah. God's country over there, but it's just we have to do it.
But you've thought through what's at stake, what the sacrifices are that you have to make? Yeah,
I've thought through that. So I'm doing a dip ed at the moment, so that's a bit more flexible than being a mining engineer in preparation for what may come down the next few years.
And I'm sure the ABs would be telling you that there's nothing too bad about living on the Sunshine Coast, is there, guys? There are worse places to be.
Well, I wish we could be based on the Sunshine Coast, but we're based on the Gold Coast.
To live with Mum.
No, I think, look, to be honest, like what they're saying, I think obviously relocating is definitely ideal, and at the moment the Centre of Excellence is on the Gold Coast, and that's where obviously Anna, now the Centre of Excellence head coach, is based, and obviously we'd like to see the program move there in the next few years, but if we do have to move further away, to Adelaide or wherever, then I'm also happy to make that call. But the way we see it now, the Gold Coast is where it's at, and we're having a lot of camps there in the lead up to World Cups and World Champs, and then hopefully we can get a good squad of girls on the coast. It's Bully, myself and Bree at the moment, with a few other people coming in, so hopefully we can build on that. No pressure. No.
Look at these guys, they're looking very enthusiastic.
Hey, we'll even just take the odd visit every now and then.
Yeah.
Our doors are always open and beds are always free.
Well, the good thing we know about the four of you is that you're all very professional, and that you will do your utmost to make sure that we have the best possible chances of qualifying for Tokyo, which begins this year, of course. Good luck. I hope you guys get to Europe and get a few races under your belt in Europe and build from there. But well done on your 2 titles this week.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ross.
Thanks.